We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
Now Curry. Following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Curry can't get it to go. Outside, Smart. LeBron James on the wing. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
And Garnett misses. Left side, Smart. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Butler. And here is Curry. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Back to James. To the left side wing. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Sabonis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Now into lineup for Los Angeles, number 35.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to Garnett. Nice move. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now James. The missed three from Stephen Curry. Lets the three fly. Hachimura, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Butler at the elbow. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Now here's Van Vliet. Curry. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting the ship.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Drains it from beyond the arc.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Screen by Adams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They're on.
The Warriors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Outside Curry. Garnett. Garnett rattles the rim.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Hayes. Now Hachimura. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Garnett. Back to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This is how gifted LeBron is. This kid is tough and able to score through contact.
Free throw good, LeBron. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Proving he's got some range. Impressive seeing James come through from deep. Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Lakers leading by 12. Now, Doncic, he has 7 to the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Porzingis with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Butler. Shoots over Doncic. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. And no good as it rattles out.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Butler driving inside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, this is what Butler does to you. He puts it on the floor and goes hard at the defense.
Pass to Ayton. Lots of room. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Long strides. Guys, KP able to cover some ground on his way inside.
Doncic, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Butler feeling out of it. Butler on the attack.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Go. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's James. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to connect. For 3. Green with the rebound. This one for 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you guys.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Lakers making a change here. The Lakers leading. James looking around. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Garnett the screen. On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura, the screen. From downtown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Now Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 8 points.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Your Lakers,
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Launches from deep. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. The Lakers trade. Slot with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And they double up James. Stolen by Van Vliet. The finish. That break capped off by KG.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Ron right side. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Adams in the high post. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's LeBron. Whoa! James Strong flush off the drive.
And I like the mix of power and agility James has on the drive. He can go through or around the D.
Pass to Adams. Van Vliet wide open. Takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Now LaRavia. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
.40 seconds left to play in the third. Pass the bucket. Clock at 4. The driving Jimmy Butler. Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here is Ayton. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's Moody. Still scoreless. Here's Gart, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes it in.
29. Here it is, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Pass to connect. To take the lead, Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And here are the Warriors now. The kick outside to Butler. Now here's Green. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's VanVleet. And the layup's good off the glass. VanVleet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Connect in the corner. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Steven Adams. Allie, what have they told you?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this game out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with. But as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And they call an illegal screen here.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Butler puts it right back up and in.
And you really see Butler's strength on display there, fighting through multiple defenders and finding a way to convert.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Doncic zips it up. Oh, takes the putback.
The young phenom, LeBron James, showing he can be trusted in those pivotal moments.
Outside Curry. Shoots. Cleared away by Ayton. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Three ball. LeBron James.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Stephen Curry. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. You're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
Now, James. No good there. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. Fires from way outside. Vanderbilt whips down the board. they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
In by Porzingis. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. A 17-footer. And it doesn't go. James outside. The putback. Ayton hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And isn't it great to see Ayton come up big, proving he's not afraid of that moment.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. James, and they get it back. And they commit an intentional foul. That's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversions there puts them up 3.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws. It's good. We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up.
Eve. It's Thursday Night Hoops right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce.
When your whole team is shooting in the low 30s, you know you're in trouble.
Well, let's also give some credit to the defense. They made shooters uncomfortable, and they didn't allow many second chance points.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now, here's Green. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Garnett. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys?
Allie, thank you. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Garnett. Porzingis high post. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Now here is James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
And he sinks the second. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Yeah, Curry's range is just unbelievable from anywhere on the floor. He is lethal.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Smart. Curry with a steal. Here's Garnett. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Excellent court vision there from Green. Someone who can see things develop before they actually happen.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 to shoot from the high post. And there's another one for the Warriors. The Lakers trail. Now here's Doncic. He's scoreless. James outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Curry. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's just a great decision by Curry, and it's the right read at the right time.
James with the ball. 5 points in the game. Smart for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garnett. Off with the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
It's James with the drive. They now take the lead. James has got 7.
So what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
14.
The Lakers on top.
The Warriors. 13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
The Warriors trailing. Van Vliet outside. Outside Curry. To the inside. Garnett no good. So it's Los Angeles now. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Here's Van Vliet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Shot's good by Sabonis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Van Vliet scanning the floor with the drive. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers in the lead. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Pass to Doncic. Goes back up. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Porzingis. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. And it's Green missing. The Lakers trail. LaRavia outside. Back to Doncic. Good D by Porzingis. Outside for Butler. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic on the take. Yep, that one goes.
And going right through the contact. Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Substitutions. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Left side connect. Takes a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Warriors leading, and Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's James. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Now James. Give him 8 points now. Over Green. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Warriors lead by 5. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Butler with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Vanderbilt. It's Smart on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. It's James on the wing. He's got 10. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Misses in close.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Pass to Smart. Out to Hachimura. Here's James. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure.
Time to get loud for your Lakers, you dance team. Let me hear.
The Warriors lead by 7.
Right here.
Adams a screen. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. They get the rebound. Here's Adams. Second chance shot. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Give yourself a big round.
59 seconds left in the third.
Substitution on the court.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Van Vliet. All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Doncic outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead. Doncic with it. Over Van Vliet. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 6. James outside. Pass to Smart. Now here's Doncic. That three's off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Garnett. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Out to James. Back to Vanderbilt. Oh, deflected. James, right side. To the wing, right side. Ayton. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 8. They kick it out to Porzingis. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And it's the Lakers ball. James outside. Tipped. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Here's Butler. Ooh, it misses. Now Doncic. Hachimura. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
And here's Curry. Curry drives. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
It's James with the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
James outside. Here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now Porzingis. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Tries from 19. Rebounded by Sabonis. Lakers trail by 12. Smart! The triple drop.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
With the floater. Oh, he cannot hit. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Here's Sabonis. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. James. Now Sabonis. Jams it home.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Butler. Oh, Butler. Aggressive as always. James inside. Uh-oh. He's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of this game, on his way to the locker room.
Already with 1 flagrant. You'd like to see him exercise more control than that.
Just reckless play, Graham. You know the officials are watching you closely in that situation. It's going to be a long, lonely walk back to the showers. Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Curry. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Curry. James with a steal.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
That free throw good from James. Now Curry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Here's James. Hachimura sets a screen. This would tie it. The 3 is off. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.